Today we will discuss the reading comprehensions. As a part of it, I would like to explain the question type, that is vocabulary based question type in TOEFL. And here we have got a question, that is the word prudent in the passage is closest in meaning to. And first and foremost thing we suggest is we ask students to go with the question and then search for the answer from the passage. And of course that depends on the question type as well. It might be a kind of vocabulary based or else factual question. And this being a vocabulary based question, we would like to suggest them to read a question first and then check with the passage. And here this passage is explaining about the radioactive element. It is emitting some radiation which can be measured in picocuries. As we all knew that curie is a unit for measuring radioactivity. And in this case we need to find out a proper synonym for the word prudent, which is seen over here. And if we read out this passage, it is now possible to have building tested for radon accumulation. In an average home, this is about 1.3 picocuries per liter, which is considered an acceptable, although not a totally safe level. And as we all know that radioactive substances which emit the radiation is not safe. And the measurement of this radioactive element's radiation is measured in curies. And if these levels are about 4 picocuries per liter of air, then homeowners are advised to reduce amount sleeping in the living space. And it is also discussing about how it affects the people, those who are residing in their homes, with the liberation of this radioactive elements. And this can be achieved through various methods, including concrete ceiling and the installation of active ventilation systems. And it is not possible to completely eradicate of radon, since the natural outdoor levels average 0.4 picocuries per liter. But minimizing the amount is a preventive measure. So in the last paragraph they are discussing about the preventive measure of this radioactive substance. And prudent refers to what according to the options? Sensible, necessary, practical and realistic. Before discussing with the options, I would like to explain the types of wrong options can be set. One is irrelevant and other is inconsistent, which is contradicting the passage. And then third one will be beyond the scope of a passage. And then fourth is eyewash option. And in this case, if you go the first option, sensible refers to the thing which can be experienced or which can be identified. Whereas necessary, even though it seems to be relevant in this context, that is, but minimizing the amount of prudent necessarily preventive measure, but it can't be fit in the sentence. It's a kind of eyewash option they have given, whereas practical and realistic are not at all apt, as they are not concerned with the passage. Therefore, sensible is a kind of word which is relating to the experience that can be felt by a person or a community which is being resided in this locality when it is emitting with the radiation. So therefore the answer will be sensible,